m'avez dit 16h, il est 18h30.
J'ai prolongé parce qu'il s'est éclaté.
Et ce soir, pas de dépassement.
Non, grave, je coupe toi à 4 heures.
1 heure.
3 heures?
T'es viré.
Ok. 1 heure, c'est très bien. Ça passe bien?
Sam, tu me reconnais pas, c'est ça?
Ah mais oui, Christine de Berlin.
De Londres.
De Londres, voilà, c'est ça, of course. C'est cool de te voir avec ton bébé.
C'est ta fille. Est-ce que tu la connais, cette meuf?
Bon, on a vaguement couché ensemble, mais franchement pas assez pour dire, bah tiens, voilà, c'est ta fille, salut. On se barre là, non? Christine! T'as oublié tes affaires! Ce que je passe, c'est juste rendre un enfant comme c'est pour moi. Christine!
Carte d'embarquement et passeport.
Ta copine, elle a oublié sa
Carte
fille.
d'embarquement et passeport.
Mais donc tu connais qu'une phrase, toi? J'ai un bébé sur les bras, je trouve pas sa mère, j'ai tout perdu, mon portefeuille, j'ai plus de couches et il pleut. Ah, vous parlez français?
Ouais, ça m'arrive.
Ah, vous allez me sauver la vie.
Avec plaisir. On n'est pas à peu près là?
C'est pas faux. Si vous changez d'avis, il y a mes coordonnées pro et ça c'est perso.
Tu l'as dit!
Avez-vous la moindre idée des conséquences de votre éducation sur Gloria? La semaine dernière, elle n'est pas venue du tout.
Ah bon? Même pas le lundi?
Maman, elle m'a envoyé un mail!
T'arrêtes d'envoyer des faux mails et tu dis la vérité à ta fille. Un matin, elle va se rendre compte que tu lui mens depuis des années et ça, crois-moi, ça va réellement la rendre malheureuse.
Je sais. Oh putain.
Maman!
Ça a duré 8 ans. Tu sais ce que c'est 8 ans?
C'est une éternité.
Faut qu'elle rentre à la maison et que tout soit comme avant.
Sam, ça peut pas être exactement comme avant.
Si elle est venue pour foutre la merde dans la famille, c'est pas la peine.
J'ai pas envie de la rendre malheureuse, tu peux entendre ça? Gloria est arrivée dans ma vie du jour au lendemain. J'étais pas prêt. Et je fais du mieux que j'ai pu.
Je te laisserai plus jamais. Je te le promets.
Elle va revenir. Laisse-lui juste un peu de temps.
Du temps, j'en ai pas.
Someone once said, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. But I believe everything that happens happens for a reason. Dawson.
You don't know how to flirt, do you, Dawson?
I guess I blew it the other day.
You did. Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Then do it.
Would you dance with me?
So you caught yourself a rich girl going through her slumming phase.
Did she tell you that you're special?
Ain't nothing.
I can't have you getting hurt.
Do you want this? Do you want me?
I do.
Bad things happen when you hang around bad people.
He was trying to protect me.
If this was the last time you're gonna see me, what would you say?
Please don't do this. Dawson! Dawson!
It's a miracle you're alive, Dawson. Is there anyone you want to call?
Amanda?
Dawson,
It's been a long time.
20 years.
21. But who's counting?
This is dangerous. You have gotten better looking. You couldn't have gotten bald or fat or something. Jeez.
I miss this.
A lot of things have changed since I last saw you. I don't know what happened.
Life.
There was so much you wanted to do.
I wanted to do it with you. I blame you for thinking that you knew what was best for me when it was you that was best for me.
You had a lot of nerve coming back here.
Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all
I lost you once.
of me.
I'm not gonna lose you again.
And you give me all
happens in a mile stays on a mile. Oh. Dead man! Dead man walking.
John Coffey, you have been condemned to die in the electric chair by a jury of your peers, sentence imposed by a judge in good standing in this state. I'm not gonna have any trouble with you, big boy.
I couldn't help it, boss. I tried to take it back, but it was too late.
I know, violent man. There doesn't seem to be any real violence in him. Until he kills a couple of little girls. Is Coffey guilty? Yes, he is. Don't you doubt it. And don't you turn your back on him.
Take my hand, boss. You see for yourself. You kill them what they love. That's how it is every day, all over the world.
New York, 1922. The tempo of the city had changed sharply. The buildings were higher. The parties were bigger. The morals were looser and the liquor was cheaper. The restlessness approached hysteria.
Shall we?
Who is this Gatsby?
Do you know him?
War hero.
Mr. Gatsby doesn't exist.
Gatsby? What Gatsby?
I beg your pardon. Mr. Gatsby would like to speak to you. Alone.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well.
When I made the pleasure of Mr. Gatsby's acquaintance, I discovered a man of fine breeding.
Very interesting. Everything all right?
Oh, yes. Love is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you wrap the night?
You always look so cool. The man in the cool, beautiful shirts.
She has to tell him she never loved him.
I've just heard the most shocking thing. It all makes sense.
Will you come on, sport? We need you.
I wish we could just run away.
Mr. Gatsby, sir.
Not now.
Love is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you wrap the night around me?
What kind of a row are you trying to cause in my house?
I wish I'd done everything on earth with you.
We've tried the chicken factory.
I'm still having nightmares about those giblets.
We've tried beautician.
Turns out hot wax is not my friend.
I'm running out of options for you here, Louisa.
Please, I'll take anything.
And this is new care and companionship for a disabled man.
Do you have any experience of caregiving?
I've never done it, but I'm sure I could learn.
Then let's go meet Will. Will, this is Louisa Clark. Nathan will talk you through Will's routines and equipment.
You don't have to talk across me, Mother. My brain isn't paralyzed. Yet.
Good morning. Oh, he hates me. Every time I speak, he looks at me like I'm stupid. To be fair, you are pretty stupid. Yeah, but he doesn't know that yet.
Interesting choice of footwear.
What do you mean by that?
They can't be from around here.
Why not?
This is the kind of place people come to when they got tired of actually living.
I'm happy here.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be. You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible. No, stay. Tell me something good.
When I was little, my favourite outfit was my bumblebee tights.
bumblebee types.
Black and yellow stripes.
Oh dear God.
Didn't you ever love anything that much?
Yes.
Loving can hurt.
Please don't tell me you shaved off my eyebrows.
Neither one.
Can I take you somewhere?
You are so going on a date with Will Trainer.
It's too booby.
Get the red dress out.
I don't want to go in yet. I just want to be a man who's been to a concert with a girl in a red dress. A few minutes more.
Loving can heal.
I promised my parents 6 months, and that's what I've given them.
But that was before me.
I want him to live, but only if he wants to live.
I can't just let this happen.
You can't change who people are.
I mean, what can you do?
You love them.
And if you hurt me,
I don't want you to miss all of the things that someone else could give you.
inside these pages,
I can make you happy.
I won't ever let you go.
I have become a whole new person because of you.
Do you know something, Clark? You are pretty much the only thing that makes me want to get up in the morning.
Wait for me to come home.
Yeah?
Go wash up for dinner, Pumpkinhead.
Okay, I got it.
You gotta get out of here. What are you doing? Come on.
The Shelton case, where are we?
Let's make the deal. They killed a little girl, Nick. Some justice is better than no justice at all.
You need to tell the husband.
No, I don't understand. With Darby's testimony, Ames will go to death row.
What? The jury's gonna believe me.
The deal is done. I'm sorry. This is just how the justice system works.
What was supposed to be a painless execution has turned into something out of a horror film.
The machine was corrupted.
Who could have done this? I killed your friend Ames in prison, but I wanted to keep you all for myself. Your heart is beating so fast. Me too.
Did you murder Clarence Darby?
He killed my wife and child.
I guess we're done.
Counselor, you might want to cancel your 12:30 lunch with Judge Roberts.
Hello?
You and whoever else you have helping you are gonna pay.
Now, you're the one who makes deals with murderers, yeah? So I've come to make mine. Release me.
For what?
Or I kill everyone.
We have him locked up and he's still killing people?
I found a couple of contract payments from the Department of Defense.
Tell us what we're dealing with. A spy?
Spies are a dime a dozen. Clyde has a brain, and he was the best. If Clyde wants you dead, you're dead.
We're gonna lock the city down, put an armed cop on every corner.
He's in jail because he wants to be in jail.
I'm going to bring the whole system down on your head. It's got to be biblical.
You will end this.
I'm just getting warmed up.
You and me together forever.
50 years ago, the students of William Dawes Elementary imagined what the future might hold. Today, we unveiled their legacy.
It's a list of dates. Every major global disaster for the last 50 years in perfect sequence. The next number on the chain predicts that tomorrow, 81 people are going to die in some kind of tragedy. Get off the train.
Why? What's wrong?
Just take the baby and get off the train.
Estimates put the presumed dead at 81.
The prediction came true. It's not coincidence. Don't let him watch the news.
Why won't you tell me what's going on? They were here.
Who?
The Whisperer people.
The numbers are a warning. They're a warning to everyone.
This is not a test. This is an emergency broadcast transmission.
Are we gonna die?
I will never let that happen, Caleb. Do you hear me? Never.
Do you like what you do for a living? These things you see?
You have to wear blinders sometimes. Most times.
Detective William Somerset is looking for a way out.
You're retiring. 6 more days and you're all the way gone.
So how long have you lived here?
Too long.
Detective David Mills is looking for a way in.
We'll be spending every waking hour together from now until the time I leave. I'll show you who your friends and enemies are.
Look, I've worked homicide 5 years. Not here.
Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a homicide.
they're caught in a game.
No fingerprints and no witnesses of any kind.
Nope. About the only thing we know about that guy right now is he's totally insane.
Where the price of sin is death.
There are 7 deadly sins. Gluttony,
You're going to come take a look at this?
greed,
No one touches anything.
sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. 7. You can expect 5 more of these.
Body was found on Tuesday morning.
I hate this city.
We're gonna get who did this.
This will be the very definition of swift justice.
There are 2 more bodies, 2 more victims.
This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's laughing at us.
He had a gun.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
Let's finish it.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
7.
I came back home to raise crops and, God willing, a family.
So you want me to marry you then?
Well, that's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you call a proposal?
I love you. Always have. I want to marry you.
In a land of timeless beauty, William Wallace was a man of peace.
I want to stay here with you.
And I with you.
You say you want to stay out of the troubles? If I can live in peace, I will.
But when they threatened his world,
Edward Longshanks is the most ruthless king ever to sit on the throne of England.
Scotland, my land, and the woman he loved,
I want a home and children. It's all for nothing if you don't have freedom.
he was driven to war.
Go back to England and tell them there that Scotland's daughters and her sons are yours no more.
A rebellion has begun.
Under who?
William Wallace.
He rallies new volunteers in every Scottish town.
We've come to fight and to die for you. Stand up, man. I'm not the Pope.
Pick a flock of your finest assassins and set a meeting.
My lord, Wallace is renowned for his ability to smell an ambush.
We'll dispatch our future queen with the notion that she comes in peace.
Longshanks desires peace.
He declares it to me, I swear it.
You tell your king, William Wallace will not be ruled, nor will any Scot will outlive.
He waits for you at York. If you are man enough to come and face him.
Why do you help me?
Because of the way you are looking at me now.
Where are you going? I'm going to pick a fight.
Well, we didn't get dressed up for nothing.
We can't beat an army.
We can! And we will! Would you be willing, for one chance,
just one chance to tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
If we win, we'll have what none of us have ever had before. A country of our own.
Mel Gibson. Braveheart.
You know, you could be a model. It's too bad you're not sexy.
I can be sexy.
You know what would be super duper sexy? If you lost all the clothes.
Huh?
I'm sick of sleeping with these insipid Manhattan debutantes.
Ow!
Nothing shocks them anymore.
But you can relax. I have a mission for you. Why I Plan to Wait by Annette Hargrove.
Paradigm of chastity and virtue.
Introduce her to your world of sex, drugs, and what else do you do? She's young, supple.
She'll be my greatest victory.
You don't stand a chance.
Care to make a wager on that?
If I win, then that hot little car of yours, mine.
And if I win?
I'll give you something you've been obsessing about ever since our parents got married. Happy hunting, Sebastian.
Ciao. Do you think you could arrange a little get-together?
Don't think this isn't going to cost you.
God, you're beautiful.
Boldly go where no man has gone before.
People shouldn't experience the act of love until they are in love.
Do you mind if I take my new car for a ride?
I can't win with you.
It's not about winning, Sebastian.
Will you stop?
It's okay, you can laugh. She's really getting you, isn't she?
I'm completely infatuated with her. We're destroying an innocent girl. You do realize that.
You're just a toy, Sebastian.
Get it together.
Let me know when you do.
I thought we were just gonna be friends.
Is she for real?
Stop it.
In the game of seduction, there is only one rule.
Why can't we be together?
Because I don't trust myself with you.
Never fall in love.
Are you in? Or are you out? Quite the predicament you're in.
Cruel intentions.
My advice is to sleep with as many people as possible.